Kay, or my name is Elle, or Eleanor, that's my long, boring name. Anyway, happy Easter, everyone! I actually, you know what, I didn't have any Easter material prepared, it's not really my vibe. But I actually got accidentally fed some the other day. I was leaving a yoga class I just taught. I'm a yoga teacher. I teach people posh twister for a living. Anyway, I was outside the tube after my class having a fag because I'm a cool yoga teacher. And two lovely young lads approached me and they're like, "Hello, ma'am. Can you tell us about one thing that made you smile today?" And immediately my mind went to, well, my boyfriend went down on me for like 15 to 20 minutes this morning. But then I got a very strong Jesus-y vibe from them. So I was like, kittens. And we had a little chat about things that made us smile. And then when they were sort of ready to wrap up and like try and convert me, they were like, "Well, we're from the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints." And at this point, they started producing the Book of Mormon, right? And then I looked at it, I was like, "That's my favourite musical!" And then ran away, because that wasn't the point. Anyway, in some other exciting news, I'm not pregnant again. High five to her. Come on, high five me. High five? Yes. Back on my podium. I was always worried that I was a bit pregnant though, not because I'd been having loads of sex, but because I kept crying at the Compare the Market advert, you know, with the cute little meerkat, so no reason. But lots of my friends are getting pregnant on purpose. And one of my best friends, Amy, is like so pregnant, she's about to pop, and tomorrow in fact she's having a baby shower. For anyone who doesn't know what this is, it's basically like a party for your impending fetus. And she asked me if I could come up with a gender reveal game for her baby shower, and I was like, what the fucking shit tits does that entail? But then I had a Google, and I switched on my gendered thinking cap, and I came up with this. I was like, okay, Amy, here's what you can do. Take a piggy bank, shake it upside down. If £1 comes out, you're having a boy, whereas if 85p comes out, well, it's a girl. Don't laugh at that, that's the pay gap. That's not funny. She did say though that if she were to have a girl, she'd name her Jean in remembrance of her late mother. And I was like, that's so touching, right? That's like a really nice idea, you know, so that she never forgets her. And that got me thinking, if I had a girl, I'd probably have to name her Morning After Pill for the same reason. Speaking of the morning after pill, I went to go get one the other day because at 27 years of age I'm in control of my life. That, and to be honest, I just wanted to be off my tits on progesterone for a couple of hours. What of it? Do you know what I mean? So I walked into what I assumed was the, you know, safe, judgment-free space that is Morrison's Pharmacy, and I was making my purchase, and the lady behind the counter looked at me and she was like, "Did the condom break?" And I looked back and I was like, "Did the what break?" But you know what, I can't afford to be that blasé, because quite frankly, I can't afford children. In fact, I can only afford to swallow them at present. Yes, that's disgusting. It gets much more highbrow from here on in. Anyway, on we go. Yes, so all my friends up the duff, and those that aren't, are getting engaged left, right and centre, like their self-esteem, yeah, right? It's like their self-esteem depended on it or something. I'm kind of like this mystery anomaly amongst a lot of my married or engaged friends. I'm this weird, like, sort of spinster strumpet hybrid. They don't really know what to make of me. Like, around them, all I have to do is breathe, and they're like... It's weird, it's like they're basing all their life's achievements on their prospective spouse. But yeah, engaged people, they love putting it all over Facebook, don't they? I'm really sorry, by the way, if anyone in here is happy, this bit isn't for you. Okay. But they love putting it all over Facebook. You know how, I don't know, it came in the last like, maybe a year or so, that translate button, so that when you type a status in like a foreign language, just with a click of the button, you get a kind of dodgy Google Translate into English. You know what I mean? I'd really like to see that, but for bullshit statuses. So when someone types something and you know full well it's them lying to everyone and themselves, you could click a button and kind of read between the lines. So take, for example, your classic engagement status, you know, just got engaged to the love of my life, hashtag soulmate, hashtag love him, hashtag forever. If you did a little like bullshit translator, what that could read is, my parents needed to offload the financial burden, that is me, hashtag it's my dad's accountant, hashtag he'll do, hashtag sandals for our honeymoon. I'm not mocking sandals, by the way, it looks really fucking sick. Like, and you have to be quite rich to go to those holidays, so I mean, I'd love it. Any accountants in? But yeah, you know those marriages, you know the ones where you get married to your dad's accountant, classic. That's the kind of one. That's the kind of one where he'd probably buy her an Alexa for Christmas, so that then there could be 2 people in their household that ignored everything she said. And then it's just a bit shit, but topical. But then what about if they decide to have a baby, right? Because that's often the next logical step. The status would read, we're expecting #blessed #family. And I think if you translated that, what it could say is, this is the product of our only sexual encounter in the last 5 months, #missionary, #he cried. It's funny actually, because I know a fair few women who do hang on to like loveless, sexless, hang on to like quite unhappy unions just for the sake of feeling like, that's karma for me being a cunt. Anyway, but I know a fair few who hang on to those kind of like unhappy marriages or relationships just so they can feel sort of complete. And honestly, ladies, all 3 of you in the room, I think there's more. I